This is a sheet of stickers that I made for my July month spread, and I just used some free Clipart to make this like bee and sort of aqua tile inspired sort of kit, and that's what I'm going to be using. So on the headers, I did not stick this one down very well, and so there's a little bit of a rim on top of the original color, but on the other side I was much more careful to align it so that none of that Erin Condren color would poke through. And then I put down my big goal sticker on the sidebar, of course not straight, so then I tried to straighten that up. And I was going to put my weekly goals right underneath, but I wasn't sure about the alignment, so I thought I'd better put down the bottom sticker first of my thought box, just to jot down things that I think of during the month, and then put my weekly goals in the middle to make sure that they all align properly. And then I kind of skipped me doing most of the date number stickers because it's boring. Let's be real, it's boring. But you may be wondering, why am I putting these numbers all crazy like? And that is because I really hate the split days of the 30th and the 31st having to share with the previous week's days, and I'm all for having as much space as possible, so I would rather move July 1st to the end of my June spread rather than have to split 2 days. I mean, that's basically 4 days that I don't have a full box, so I'm like, let's just change it around. I'll have the month start on the 2nd, it won't be that big of a deal, and then I'll have more space for the days of July. Of course, like a genius, I did not remember to put down my Independence Day box, so I tried to put that straight, but it was not having it. So I think it was because my header was already a little bit off, so then that sticker was like a millimeter too tall. And also, like a genius, I did not leave room for the number 4, so I had to just stick it somewhere else like that. And the 21st is my sister's birthday, so I made a box for her birthday, and that one I did leave space, so that's good. And then Spider-Man Homecoming, I put down on the 11th, even though that is not the release date, because that's the day that I'm most likely to see it. So then I put down some green quarter boxes to cover up those, and started putting down some of the decoration stickers, the fun part, all around. And the bee theme is really inspired by my sister because she is becoming a beekeeper. We have a hive in the backyard, and we are going to be harvesting honey later in the season, and it's really nice just having those busy little bees buzzing around the backyard. And then I'm putting in some daisies and other decoration stickers that I usually put on the lines between days so that I don't cover up too much of the writing space for each day. Because obviously after I went to all this trouble to change it around so I wouldn't have to split days, there's no point in like covering up half a day with a sticker. So yeah, just putting those around. And even though like on the 30th and the 31st, they're still technically cut in half by that green strip, because like it's all writing space that is applicable to those days, then it's still better for me. So that's how I like customizing my planner. I didn't know what to do with that last quarter box, and then I noticed that this daisy sticker is covering up my Saturday S, so I had to move that a little bit. And then decided just to put this last quarter box on the 2nd and remind myself to really give the shower a deep cleaning. Because even though I wipe it down, just generally every week, I figure it's time for a deep clean. Then on Wednesdays, I teach art classes, but for the summer, we are moving the class times earlier by half an hour, so I wrote that down over and over and over. It's going to be 3:30 now, not 4, and I'm teaching the kids how to make pop-up cards with the characters from Monsters, Inc. And then for the second class, we're taking forest animals like raccoons and squirrels, and we're making our own magical creatures based on the cartoon Gravity Falls. So that's going to be super fun, and again, I just wrote down all those times over and over and over to remind myself I got to get to work earlier. So then on Friday, with the more teenager class, we're going to do some comic book making. So I put down my subjects and the new times. I didn't leave a whole lot of room on the 21st since it's my sister's birthday for my work schedule, but oh well. And then the earlier class, wow, I did not write that time well. The earlier class is based on Azumanga, which is a Japanese comic book that only uses 4 panels per, like, comic strip. So that's going to be our, method for making some joke comics with the kids, is just being able to show them how someone else does it, and then helping them make their own comic. And speaking of own comics, my goal this month is to start making my own webcomic, so that's going to be super fun. But I don't quite know how I'm going to break down the goals yet, so we'll see. If you really like this monthly kit of stickers and you would like it for yourself, I am actually offering it for free download because the Clipart was already free, so I'm pretty sure it's okay for me to go ahead and offer it for free. All I'm doing is like saving you the work of setting it up. So there's a silhouette file and there's also a JPEG file. If you have a silhouette cutting machine, it hopefully, fingers crossed, will be able to open up in your software. I actually have to use an older version because my computer can't run the latest update of Silhouette Studio. If you do not have a cutting machine, you can just download the JPEG and print that out on some sticker paper and cut it out by hand. I've changed the line color so that you'll know where to cut. But of course that's a little more time consuming and tedious, so yeah, sorry about that. But hopefully, you'll enjoy the stickers, and if you guys would like me to offer my free files with, clip art that I've gotten for free in the future, just let me know with a comment below, and, I'm happy to share my files.